The Hadza are also known for their dance, which is often an energetic and expressive part of their music making. The dance is highly ritualistic, with movements that reflect the rhythm and themes of the songs. Their dances might take place around the fire or during specific ceremonies, especially during times of community gathering or celebration. Cultural significance: music is more than entertainment for the Hadza, it is integral to their identity and survival. Their songs can tell stories of their ancestry, their connection to the land, and their spiritual beliefs. Music also plays a vital role in their hunting rituals, where certain chants are believed to invoke success in the hunt. Celebrations and ceremonies: traditional songs are often performed during important life events, including birth, coming-of-age ceremonies, and rituals related to hunting and survival. These occasions create opportunities for social bonding and passing down oral traditions. Hadza music is a way for the tribe to connect with the natural world, with each note and rhythm holding deep cultural meaning. The performances are not just art but are woven into the fabric of the tribe's survival and their relationship with the environment. Have you ever seen a performance of Hadza music or heard recordings of their songs? It's a fascinating experience. The rhythms of the Hadza, traditional music and dance of Tanzania's indigenous tribe. Dive into the captivating world of the Hadza, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in Tanzania. In this exploration, we uncover the heart of their culture through music and dance, two essential elements of their daily life. From the rhythmic beats of handmade drums and one-stringed bows to the soulful chants passed down through generations, music is a powerful thread that connects the Hadza to their ancestors, the land, and each other. Their dances, expressive and full of meaning, REFL.
Olha! Ué!
The Hadza, an indigenous ethnic group from northern Tanzania, known for their rich cultural traditions, including their distinctive music and dance. Music plays a significant role in their daily life and rituals, with a deep connection to their spiritual beliefs, hunting, and community bonding. Traditional Hadza music. Rhythms and instruments. The Hadza music typically involves clapping, drumming, and chanting. Their primary instruments are simple yet effective. Drums made from hollowed-out logs or animal skins. Stringed instruments, like the one-string bow, a form of bow instrument, often accompany their songs. Flutes crafted from wood or bamboo are sometimes used to create melodic sounds. Shakers made from natural materials like dried gourds or animal skins filled with seeds. Chanting and vocalization. The Hadza often sing in a call and response style, with one person leading and the rest of the group responding. Their songs can be related to hunting expeditions, spiritual beliefs, or even everyday life. Dance. The Hadza are also known for their dance, which is often an energetic and expressive part of their music making. The dance is highly ritualistic, with movements that reflect the rhythm and themes of the songs. Their dances might take place around the fire or during specific ceremonies, especially during times of community gathering or celebration. Cultural significance. Music is more than entertainment for the Hadza, it is integral to their identity and survival. Their songs can tell stories of their ancestry, their connection to the land, and their spiritual beliefs. Music also plays a vital role in their hunting rituals, where certain chants are believed to invoke success in the hunt. Celebrations and ceremonies. Traditional songs are often performed during important life events, including birth, coming-of-age ceremonies, and rituals related to hunting and survival. These occasions create opportunities for social bonding and passing down oral traditions. Hadza music is a way for the tribe to connect with the natural world, with each note and rhythm holding deep cultural meaning. The performances are not just art but are woven into the fabric of the tribe's survival and their relationship with the environment. Have you ever seen a performance of Hadza music or heard recordings of their songs? It's a fascinating experience. The rhythms of the Hadza, traditional music and dance of Tanzania's indigenous tribe. Dive into the captivating world of the Hadza, one of the last remaining hunter-gatherer tribes in Tanzania. In this exploration, we uncover the heart of their culture through music and dance, two essential elements of their daily life. From the rhythmic beats of handmade drums and one-string bows to the soulful chants passed down through generations, music is a powerful thread that connects the Hadza to their ancestors, the land, and each other. Their dances, expressive and full of meaning, REFL. Hunters, equipped with handmade bows, arrows tipped with poison from desert plants, and sharp instincts passed down from generation to generation, set out barefoot into the wild. They track game with stunning precision, reading footprints, scents, and animal calls in a way that only comes from living in harmony with nature. After a successful hunt, the tribe returns to camp where the real magic begins. Over an open fire, the catch is cleaned and cooked with care. Wild tubers are roasted, honey is gathered fresh from the trees, and fruits and herbs are collected from the surrounding bush. There are no spices, no modern utensils, just fire, hands, and heart. As the food is shared, the Hadza break into joyful dance. The beat of drums, the rhythm of clapping hands, and the power of song fill the evening air. Dancing is more than celebration, it's storytelling, it's community, it's their soul. Young children watch, learn, and join in. Elders lead with grace, passing down knowledge without books or screens, only through doing, seeing, and feeling. There is no electricity, no Wi-Fi, no concrete buildings. Yet here in the wild, under the stars, is a life full of connection, peace, and purpose. This is the Hadza way, pure, wild, human. Witness the beauty of hunting, cooking, dancing, and eating in perfect harmony with the earth.
The Lanterns of Willowmere, Chapter 2, The River of Whispers. The lanterns drifted steadily down the moonlit river, their lights shimmering like a living constellation mirrored upon the water. Children ran along the banks, their laughter mingling with the soft hum of the night insects. Somewhere in the grove, a flute began to play, a tune as old as Willowmere itself, gentle and haunting, like the sigh of the wind through the trees. Mira lingered at the edge of the crowd, cradling her grandmother's shawl around her shoulders. The air was cool, scented with wild mint and distant rain. She watched her lantern, her dream, float further and further away, the glass glowing softly with a pale golden light. "Do you see it, child?" her grandmother asked, her voice a quiet murmur. Mira nodded. "It feels alive." Her grandmother smiled, wrinkles deepening like the rings of an ancient tree. "Because it is. Each lantern carries more than fire. It carries a piece of us, our hopes, our memories. And sometimes, the river carries them somewhere, unexpected." As the night deepened, whispers began to rise from the water. Mira leaned closer, unsure if she imagined it. Words like threads of wind seemed to drift past her ears, fragments of wishes, half-remembered songs, secrets too soft to speak aloud. The elder Tomlin moved through the crowd, lighting incense at small stone altars along the shore. "Listen," he called, "for the river speaks on nights like these." Mira closed her eyes and listened. She heard a wish for a lost love to return. A child's hope for a new pony come spring. An old hunter's prayer for his failing eyes. And beneath it all, something deeper, a melody, low and distant, calling her name. Her breath caught. No one else seemed to hear it. The river's glow brightened for a moment, and Mira felt her heart tug as if the current itself had reached out to her. Her grandmother placed a hand on her shoulder. "Some lanterns," she whispered, "do not drift away by chance. Sometimes they choose their keeper." Myra's lantern had paused midstream, circling slowly as though waiting. Then, without warning, the current pulled it toward the far bend, the place where the river disappeared into the dark forest, a place few from Willowmere dared to go after nightfall. A hush swept the villagers. Even the flute stopped. Mira felt a thrill of fear and wonder. The old man Tomlin stepped to her side. "If you follow, child," he said softly, "you step into dreams themselves. But dreams are not always gentle." Mira took a deep breath, her fingers tightening around the shawl. "Then I will follow. A dream that calls my name must be meant for me." And so, lantern-light guiding her path, she stepped away from the circle of safety, down to the river's edge, where the water shimmered with mystery and the forest waited, dark and full of secrets. Night air carrying the sound of distant drums. At first she thought it was her heartbeat, quick and eager, but then she heard the rhythm deepen, a cadence older than language, a pulse that felt both African and American at once, like a heartbeat of two worlds joined by the night. The path twisted into a grove of tall willows and baobab-like giants that seemed impossibly alive here, their roots curling over each other like the braids in a mother's hair. Fireflies spun around Mira in constellations, and their light seemed to form patterns, a star map mixed with Adinkra symbols and old folk sigils her grandmother had stitched into quilts. On the far shore, shapes moved. A circle of figures sat around a low fire. Some wore bright Kent cloth that shimmered under the lantern glow, others wore denim jackets with patches from New Orleans jazz clubs and Harlem art houses. One elder played a gem, the deep sound booming through the forest like thunder from a far-off savannah. Another strummed a weathered guitar, picking out notes that carried the soul of gospel and blues. Mira stepped closer, and one of them, an old woman with cowrie shells braided into her hair, looked up and smiled. "Ah, child of lanterns," she said in a lilting tone that carried both the softness of the river and the strength of the desert wind. "We have been waiting for you." The others nodded. A man in a straw hat poured steaming chai from a carved gourd into a tin cup, handing it to Mira. The tea smelled of spiced hibiscus and cinnamon, a taste that was both home and somewhere new. "Who are you?" Mira whispered. "We are the Dream Walkers," said a young woman whose voice sang with the rhythm of Harlem nights. "Our ancestors crossed oceans, some by choice, some by chains, but we carry lanterns too. When Willowmere writes its dreams, we hear them across the water." Myra's lantern drifted into the circle, its glow now mingling with dozens of others, some shaped like African calabashes, others like mason jars with fireflies caught inside, all carrying dreams written in many tongues. They began to hum together, a song rising like smoke. A Zulu lullaby met a Mississippi gospel refrain. A chorus golden strings intertwined with a blues harmonica's sigh. Drums and guitar, ancient and modern, African and American, merging into one heartbeat. Mira felt her own heartbeat join in, and suddenly she saw visions. Golden fields of millet under African suns. Lantern-lit porches in the deep south, where grandmothers rocked and told stories. Markets alive with spices and laughter. Midnight trains and desert caravans, all journeys lit by the glow of a dream. The old woman with the cowries touched Myra's lantern. "Take this light," she said. "Carry both worlds in you. Tell their stories. Let them dance together." Mira nodded, tears bright in her eyes. In that moment, she felt larger than herself, a bridge between lands, a keeper of shared magic. The drums quickened, the fire grew brighter, and the lanterns rose, this time lifting into the air, hundreds of them, drifting over Willowmere and beyond, carrying every dream ever whispered into the night. The drums softened to a heartbeat rhythm as the dream walkers rose from their circle. One by one, they carried bowls and woven trays toward a pair of fires blazing side by side, one fed with fragrant acacia wood, the other with oak and hickory. Their flames twined together in the air like two tongues of the same song. "Tonight," said the cowrie-crowned elder, "we eat from both fires. 2 lands, 1 table." Mira stepped closer, and the aromas wrapped around her like a grandmother's embrace. On the acacia fire, a pot of spiced groundnut stew bubbled, thick with okra, greens, and tender goat meat, its scent rich and earthy. On the oak fire, a cast-iron skillet sizzled with buttery cornbread, edges crisp and golden, a recipe carried down through generations who worked the red clay fields of the South. Someone brought out roasted plantains glazed with honey and candied sweet potatoes dusted with cinnamon. A young man in a Kent scarf set down black-eyed peas simmered with smoked turkey, and beside it, a woven basket of sorghum flatbread steaming in the night air. Myra's lantern floated nearby, catching the glow of both fires as if it, too, was hungry. "Sit, little lantern keeper," said the guitarist, handing her a wooden bowl. The stew tasted like earth and sky. The cornbread like home and adventure. Each bite was a story, of a mother humming lullabies under a mango tree, of a grandfather humming blues on a porch as the sun went down. The food itself became a language she felt in her chest. Around the fires, the dream walkers told tales. Scroll of a Maasai boy who chased his lantern across the savannah until he found the first star of night. Scroll of a girl from Georgia who dreamed her lantern into a ship that carried her across the Atlantic in her sleep. Scroll of rivers that carried messages, of fireflies that were once ancestors, of lanterns that could outshine grief itself. Mira listened, wide-eyed. The night wrapped tighter around them, and above, the lanterns still drifted, now joined by the glow of distant villages, other fires, other dreamers across oceans. "Your journey is only beginning," the cowrie elder whispered. Tomorrow you will carry stories home, and one day you will light a new lantern, one born of both fires. The drums rose again, faster now, calling feet to dance. Children twirled with bare feet in the grass. Women clapped in polyrhythms that tangled and teased. Men stomped and laughed, their movements sending sparks swirling into the night sky. Mira stood, the lantern in her hands, and joined them. She felt the rhythm move through her bones, through the soles of her feet, through the beat of her heart, a rhythm that was not just.
Da da da